Hello everyone, this is Hershey here. Today, this video I'm going to presenting on the new twin black gold characters which will be incoming in Tower of Saviors by tomorrow, Friday, 12 noon. Alright, so and also for this video I will be separating for the two parts. For this is the video for part 1. I will be focusing more on the new twin black gold character which are Nulla and Una. Why? The other part is the crafted silos and also the other events, the Relay Explosions new characters as well will be spoken on the part 2. Okay, so right now let us look at the new black gold character here. So before we enter in their leader skills, team skills, and FT skills, alright, so I will just mention here. So this time we have two drawing machine. So one is Nulla, one is Una. Okay, so and also you guys have to alert on the rating here. So if I pick the Nulla drawing machine, my Una drawing rating in that machine is only 0.4%, and while Nulla is 0.8. So you guys have just have to alert on it lah. Alright, alright. If you can guys just get Una in Nulla drawing machine, I can say you have a good luck. Alright, you have good luck for that day. Alright, so I will be alert you guys first, so please be remember. And also in that event we also have a purchase bonus which is buy 60 get 60 free. Alright, so this purchase bonus will be start on Friday, which is starting after 12. Okay, well, it will be start from 30th of January to 29. So if you guys maybe want to store some stones, store some diamonds, alright, sorry, not stones, diamonds, okay, you can try get this purchase bonus. Alright, okay, now let us look at our first twin black gold character, Nulla, her leader skills. Okay, first team attack time 10, HP and recovery time 2.8. If there are god and a demon in the team, god and demon attack 1.6 additionally. For every 3 runestones dissolved, team attack increase additionally to the max 6.25 for 15 runestones dissolved. So okay, right now I will be we are looking by 1.1 one by one. For the first one, yes, it is okay. Just like it is nowadays the team's best, just like for this year, for this is like basically starting from 10. But for the, let's see, go to for the third point. Okay, for the third point, it's actually easy to achieve. If for the 15 rune we divided by 3, so equal to 5. Actually, you just need to spin 5 combo. Remember, it's 5 combo. You can get the max damage 6.25 here. Right, for the second part, actually I would like to say is it's only focusing on god and demon races for this additional attack. So I can say it's a bad part. Why? Because he need N, because the mission is N. So which means that in our team here we must need a demon and a god. Okay, if just like Nulla, she's god, so I need a demon member to help me to stand up this attack. Alright, to stand out this 1.6 attack. So it's just mix. This team is like which we need to mix the races, which method, and we call it better. The better one is we find the god and demon races. So basically what the other races is like didn't get buffed lah, just like didn't if we put it inside. Alright, so it also is a bad part that because it makes Nulla we can't just like solve for the god achievement, especially because it just like drop a lot. If 1.6 times 1.6 is like if we both leader are Nulla, so we can see that it just like drop a lot. Okay, it almost drop around a 2 point plus if not mistaken the calculations here. Alright, it will be drop a lot, especially if we both leader and ally are Nulla. So this thing is basically the head and the leader and the ally must be different. Alright, the leader and the ally must be different to be played. Okay, there's one thing I would like to say. So this is the second part. So there's a bit dislike on it. Alright. So it's like didn't buff the other races, but he's just like need 2 races. Just like so hard. Okay, so hard to think, especially those maybe for the beginner who lack of the card, especially maybe on gold races or maybe certain of races here. Alright. Okay, so now let us look at her team skills. Okay, so Nulla team skills, so it will be divided to 3 parts. So I will be explaining, let us see through one by one. Okay, so for moving time, regardless by 10 seconds, all runestones also purpose the effect of all runestones. Sticky, burning, smoke will be unified. Alright, so it's just like, okay, it's just like a basic things. Okay, the survivability is just like we can counter the burning with just like don't fear. Okay, we don't need to fear on the sticky, on the burning. Okay, path. Okay, next, by dissolving more than or equal 10 runestones, okay, the damage will be regardless of Father Shield and equal combo shield. Alright, so those who use Sailor Moon, you guys know how well and how frequently right now, especially for the Father Shield, right now is the basics. Okay, just like right now the team just like have to just like counter, alright, or maybe need some cards to counter the Father Shield. While the equal combo shield also as well right now, since because of the Sailor Moon, just like so just like we can see now that's the stage. So equal combo shield is become a common, almost can be a common just like things we can see. Alright, okay. So next, by dissolving attribute runestones, the leader launch an extra attack of each attribute, dissolves as much as 50% of its attack. So for this part, we can say is Nulla can handle the Queen Synthesis Shield, and also we can just like deal the attribute damage. But the damage is not so high since it's only 50% of its attack. So still a little bit weak lah, what I can say. Okay, so next. So for this part just like mostly we use to counter the Queen Synthesis Shield. Okay, so next here, after dissolving runestones, 10 runestones of each type will be generated in each column in specific order from left to right. Alright, for the runestone is let's start talking from the left, which is water, fire, earth, light, dark, and hard. Just like the row until the right. So it will be drop 10 of the runestone. So if we spin in the tree, just like the column 3, since we have 6 column, right? Okay, if we spin column 3, so the combo just like will drop at least for 3 ones. Okay, since if we just like the 10 rules we divided by 3, so it will 9 and then just like keep drop. So it will be dropped for 3 times, especially on the sky drops. And then next, if we activations character runes when spinning, the runes will be turned into enchanted runes. Alright, so in this part we just no need to worry about the elemental shield. Okay, we just no need to affect not enough maybe not enough heart, not enough light, not enough water like this. We just can let the sky drop. Okay, let the sky drop here, drop the runes, the wonder runes. Alright, but if you want the enchanted one, we just drag the character rune, and then it just can generate by herself. And also I would like to say there's a bad point for this sky drop. It's just drag sometimes, especially if you want to play the speed run, if we rush, just want to break our own record, it's a drag. And also it can be countered by the enclosed area. Okay, what is enclosed area? Enclosed area is just a ball, just which only let just after we spin around, the rune that we sky drop, it won't be dissolved. So it'll be quite worrying since most of her damage is come from the sky drop systems. Alright, that's her sky drop mechanism or systems. So like I said, sometimes it can be a good one, but if can be bad, especially if the stage will meet the enclosed area. But this is what I can say. Okay, next, what we can see here is Nulla team will create a protective shield for 100,000 points. Okay. Also, when the protective shield has more than or equal 1 point, it can withstand a damage that is greater than the current shield point once. So, we can 就是 Nulla 就是 have a shield 啦，就是 can hold for 100,000 damage. Alright, so it can be a good one. Okay, so but sometimes it cannot block the fixed deducting HP, just like 25% and then 50%, 75%. This one cannot be just like use the protective shields to counter. Okay, and so how we recharge if the protective shields run out? Okay, we will be using the protector runes, and then he will recover the protector shields of Nulla with 20,000 points. So if we just like calculate, is only we need 5. We just need 5 of the protector runes added. Okay, remember it's added. So it's just like we can, maybe you can find some that can add in the protector runes if your Nulla EP is, or the skills is still on, just like maybe like 1 round or 2 round like that. So maybe you can see but actually for Nulla EP skills will be just like recharge. Okay, easy to use as well. So as you can see, so for the first part 1, for the first team skill, as you guys know that she is a Skydrop type leader, just like Xiangyu, just like Lilies. Okay, that is what I can say. So all these three just like commonly just like afraid of the enclosed area. That's what I can say and so this is the point. Okay, next let us see her team skill. Okay, the second part of her team skills. When 100 runestones are dissolved cumulatively, okay, Nulla will enter Fortress mode, and this Fortress mode raise Nulla attack time 2, damage will deal regardless of defense. Okay, honestly, I would like to say pure first word for the Fortress mode, I thought it's just like maybe some defensive skills or active skills that just like you can shout out or maybe used by the Nulla, but it seems not. So the best defensive skills is attack. So but never mind, but it's also can be used. So you can see just like, so Nulla will be having an extra attack, and also the damage will deal regardless of defense. So for this 100 runestones, actually is quite easy to accumulate, because just like what I said, Nulla's team skills is just makes her become a Skydrop type leader. Okay, for the Skydrop type, so if we spin well and let the Skydrop well, then maybe 2 to 3 rounds we can enter into Fortress mode. Alright, okay, so here for the part 3 of team skill, actually Nulla and Una both share the same. Okay, that's what I can say. So I just after when we enter the Nulla and Una stage, I won't be talking about this, so you guys can see. So if our leader is Una or Nulla, or our ally, or our leader is Nulla or Una in the team, so the skill series of all members deduct 10 after entering a stage. So can say if you guys use well, so it's just like basically we can just like crashing the whole stage. So especially you guys know like Daji, like Kaiser, even like Sailor Moon also, you guys know how strong with the negative CD skills. Alright, but here I would like to alert you guys as well is, if our leader is Nulla, but our ally maybe is other races or maybe others members, so this CD10 debuff we won't be have. So remember on it. So according to this, if you want to have the negative 10 CD, so our leader must be Una or Nulla, and our ally is just like both of them. Okay, we cannot be repeat. Okay, cannot be repeat. Okay, so this is for Nulla's skills and her team skills. So now let us look at her EP skill. okay, and also as considered as FT skills as well. But for this time, okay, both twin god character are EP form, which is energy point. So first part, the good of the energy point is we won't afraid on CD reset. Okay, we won't be afraid of the CD reset. So now let us look at her EP skills. So it will be used EP6. Okay, remove all runestones to generate enchanted fire, enchanted water, fire, earth, light, dark, heart for fixed number and fixed positions. Modify heart to become protected runes. That damage will be nullified. For 1 round, damage received from scorching areas deduct a negative 100%. So team attack and recovery time 2.5. So yes, these EP skills are good. Okay, first why? First, remove all the runes is the most highest one. Even we can clear the condensed runes as well, especially nowadays the condensed runes haven't have anything to go on except remove skills. Alright, and also we can handle the deck damage, especially for the gold team, for the dark team. Okay, and we can let the god member or the whole team receive the scorching areas damage to negative 100%. So this is a good point, especially this scorching area, this buff like all the teams, any teams, as long as we can fit Nulla in the team, right? This we can regardless. Like I said, yes, it's a good point. And also for the second part, modify heart to be protected rules. So as for the here for this part, it's helps to recharge, so to recover the protective shields of Nulla. So you guys won't be worried, okay, about how the protective shield to be recharged. And also here I like to mention one thing is for the EP skills, both of them actually are sensed with the Sailor Moon, which if we dissolve 4 groups of runes, we can gain 1 energy, 1 EP. And for round we can, if we spin it right, we can get 2. And for 1 round we can only get the max 2 energy point. So I think you guys have already seen the Luna Facebook. Alright, if you guys don't know, okay, right now I put on my right hand side here. You guys just can have a look. Alright, can have a look, but just the image will be quite small. Okay, but you guys can see when tomorrow when the card just shows out, you can just can have a look first on how the fixed number and the fixed positions. And also this fixed number of positions of the runes, we can help to counter the number 0. Okay, number 0, and we can just clear all rune stones, just all board full board one. Okay, shield. This is the thing. So this is her Nulla EP skills. Yes, I can say good one. Okay, next. So we are entering Una, her leader skills. So her leader skills, I pick out the difference points is her third point. The more the combos met, the higher the team attack increase additional to the max 6.25 for 5 combos met. So as you can see that actually both of them are almost same. Okay, almost same. But only one is need the runes dissolved, but the other one is the combo. Alright, Nulla is the runes needed to dissolve, while Una need the combo met. Okay, so it's basically the same. If you guys can just spin well, right? Actually both just we can get just the buff of the extra damage. Alright, and buff extra damage. So right now let us look at Una team skills. So yes, it's almost the same. We have 3 parts. So for the third part, what I mentioned before is the same, so I won't be talking. So we will be look at the part 1 and part 2. So part 1, okay, and stay moving time regardless by 10 seconds. Yes, same with Nulla. And also here, second, turn the first 10 runestone structures by moving into enchanted demon runestones for the types pick up to start moving. So it's basically like grounded like Kamen Rider Oma GO, which for the first rune if we pick, right, maybe I pick fire. For the first 10 runes that I spin will be the enchanted fire demon runes. Okay, so next, all runes also purports the effect of all runes. Okay, same with Nulla as well. And God and demon runes also purpose the effect of each other. So it's like basically we can see that just like this Luna team just like have extra just like purpose the effect if we have the God and demon rune stones. Okay. Next, burning will be nullified and stat damage will be received to 0. So it's just like we can just like no need to afraid on the burning, we no need to afraid of the stat damage, but only just like the maybe the sticky buff we have to be alert. Alright. Okay, next. By dissolving more than 10 or equal 10 rune stones, damage will be due regardless of initial shield versus combo shield. So as you can see here, Nulla is puzzle shield and equal combo shield. Okay, so I can say that for the puzzle shield and the versus combo shield is nowadays is a basic stage, always have one. So Una is versus combo, yes, is a good one. But for the initial shield, it just has sometimes have to see the stages. Okay, see stages which didn't come out did not come out so frequently. Okay, so it sometimes, yes, it can be used. Sometimes it's like we only maybe just like regardless of versus combo shield, just like most. Okay, next, clear the negative stats of electric runestones, frozen runestones, and petrified runestones touched while moving. So yes, we can just like clear the negative stats of the runes. While Nulla is just like cannot, she didn't have. So it's like basically if we want to play the team, so maybe we can use Una if there's a lot of maybe the electric fighter rooms, or maybe you have a lot of frozen stages for the rooms that keep on showing out. Maybe you can use this just like to counter all. Okay, then here combo count plus 10 each round. So this makes just like if I spin one combo, the combo will be start from 10 plus the one that I made, so it will be 11. So it's like basically we don't need to worry. Okay, so it's quite easy to activate, or easily can be used, especially this max damage in the leader skills. So it can be a good buff. Also, the combo count will be higher than Nulla. Why Nulla is like she use the sky drop types. Alright. Okay. So here next. Here is the special one. Attack basic value of all members except Nulla will be lowered to 0. Add 2.5 the deduct damage basic value to the leader attack basic value. So okay, you guys know the carry. You guys can see that just like carry and also Kamen Rider GO. It's just like only leader or our ally is Nulla. Only both of them can attack. But the middle four members, if we middle four members, their attack will turn 0. Okay, turn 0. So the like I said, it's like we can just like bring some safe. Sometimes we can just like play as a farming team or the speed run team. But actually can say it's a good one, but it can say it's a bad one. So we cannot bring just like self attack, just like maybe regardless of certain skill, or so we had to bring the card just like the whole team can eat the buff, including the leader, including the ally, like this. So that's the point now I can say. And also it's just like not easy, especially for the launching shield, just like maybe just like need 30 launch times of attack, then the enemy we can deal the damage. Just like for this kind of shield, maybe we need other cards that can deal just like the cannon type card, just like to deal that one, just like to help on. But actually I can say if you guys know well how to play the Kamen Rider Omagio, it's basically, like I said, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. That's what I say. Alright, and so here, next, for the next one, the team will not be poisoned, so we don't need to just bring the prevent potion card. Okay, next, convert 40% of damage received to HP recovery. Actually, this one I a bit dislike because nowadays the enemy attack is basically one hit kill. One hit kill, or maybe we just like already can take down 50% until 80% of your HP. Okay, especially if we fight the stage, the higher just like it is, just like getting hard, just like the nightmare stage and also the calamity stage, right? So like basically so hard. It's like so hard to use. Okay. So next, upon the skill activations of Una, the damage received in the round will not lead you to defeat. So actually this one is like if you guys know Midoriya, yes, it's almost the same, just like with Undead, but only our HP is like turn to 1. Okay, so can say it's a good, but it also can be a bad one because we had to alert that the enemy is regardless of defense have or not. If yes, actually we can't use. So this leader teams and for this team skill is like being debuffed already, so it will be nothing. Okay, next we are looking at the for the part 1. So you guys know that. So it's basically just like Una is just like move on the farming team, the speedrun team. Alright, especially for the points, just like she just like assault the enemy, the team members basically. So like I said, if you guys like to play like this or not, I can guarantee that it's like maybe 70% or 80% people doesn't like, including myself actually, because it's just like yes, it is fast, but sometimes we afraid it's it's like not enough damage, right? It's like so weird. Alright, so weird. Okay, at that time when playing the Omagio, especially just like because of Omagio, just like his team skill is like different than Una, while Una is much more better than Omagio. That's what I can say. Alright, so next let us see her second part of her team skills. When dissolving more than 30 or equal light runestones cumulatively, Una will into bloodbath mode. Alright, when bloodbath mode will end and the numbers of incremental light runestones will be preset upon defeat. Alright, so what this bloodbath mode do and what will Una have? Okay, according to the last runestones user to end the runestone movement, launch an extra attack of that attribute as much as 1.5 its attack. If a hard runestone is used to end runestone's movement, launch a non-attributive attack attributive attack damage will be due regardless of defense. Sorry, because 0. Okay, so here, what this means? Just like for example, my Una in bloodbath mode, I maybe end my runes with fire. Una will deal a 1.5 of fire attack, an extra. While hard is a non-attributive attack, the white color one. Okay, the white color one. So can say we can just like maybe if the enemy just like is like maybe we can start from dark and then with like spin and then just like can deal more damage. Okay, we can just like use the element counter just like to deal more damage in the team. Okay, for the third part is the same, so I will be skipped. So now let us look at her EP skills. Okay, her EP skills, EP3. For 1 damage will be due regardless of equal combo shield, runestones combo nullifying, and for Una attack time 1.6. If the leader is Una or Nulla, damage will be due regardless of anti-shield rune for in first stage. And if all the enemy are in Gester state, damage due to the enemies increase each round to the max times 4. This effect stays in the play until defeat, and deal a light damage of 100 million to all enemy regardless of defense and enchanted runestone shield. So okay, I would like to point out some points. So first, the EP skill point is we just need 3. Okay, and also regardless of the equal combo shield, which nowadays is recently come out a lot. While for the combo shield and runestone combo fight, actually both this kind of enemy shield, honestly, we can use the unlimited runestone moving just to counter, or maybe we just using the fixed spot to counter, or maybe we can spill our own just to counter these two kinds of shield. Actually, I honestly say so. Only the equal combo shield, yes, it might be useful. While for the second point, actually Una, the attack damage actually came up to 2, since only her can damage, and except Luna as well also can damage. Only both of them can damage. But Una will do the most damage because she absorbs all the team members' attack. So actually can give an extra more to stable up her output, her damage output. Okay, especially when we use her as leader. Also for the anti-shield, actually it'll be no good if this skill is put on the whole team regardless. Okay, so yes, I can say she is the most fastest one with the skills that can regardless the anti-shield rules in the first patch. But unfortunately only Una and Nulla can regardless the anti-shield rule. Alright? As if Una becomes the leader, yes, it can be okay. But Nulla, I would like to say no, because as we get Nulla damage maybe not enough. Alright, compared to Una. Okay, next for the debuff, the Guardian stat actually at first is just starting from 2 and then 3 to 4 like this. Alright, but it need to test some round. So it's basically a debuff. We can just put on the debuff, but actually if the enemy is just regardless of controls used, so this Guardian stat will purposely say bye, nothing. Okay, and also for the light damage of 1 million, okay, actually yes, we can use this for counter on the invisible shield. Okay, so this Una leader skill, team skills, and EP skill. So as you can see here, so we can see the differences between both of them. Actually, for Nulla, she is more offensive because she goes with a high HP with a stable defensive skills with the protective shields, while Una is most probably focusing on the attack. Okay, especially you can see for she can we can maybe spin 1C and then to have a big deal damage on. Alright, okay, so this I can say one is shield, one is sword. Okay, so that's what I have to say. So now let us look at both of their dragon man. So first I have to remember you guys, so tomorrow we will have a free 10 draws. Okay, these are the coupons giveaway, but why not 20? one for Nulla, one for Una. Alright, so now let's talk about their dragon man's interior gear and evil erasing blade. Alright, so right now we're looking at Nulla's one's interior gear. So it's only all the dark member can be used by the choice type is dissolving any runestones in the first page. Also now we are looking at the dragon skills. So it will be skill 1 is moving the time, and by dissolving more than or equal 5 runestones, the character attack time 2 additionally. So I can say yes, you just cooperate with the Nulla when you should enter the fortress mode time 2, then if we extra AD on again this DW, so it's maybe 4 times of buff damage. Okay, that's what I can say. Also, okay, as you can see what I said before, Nulla is more option, and so especially and her dragon also give her more HP. It's if the character equip is got HP basically time 1.05. Alright, good or not? Yes, it can be just more high HP now. Okay, next for the craft skills. For the craft skills, actually, for craft skills 1, yes, it is okay. team attack and recovery increased by 40%, while for the second and the third, actually for the second one actually can just like, why don't you just like give maybe just like group members or randoms members just like any lah, just like up to 4 to 5 just like -2 CDs or -3 just like contrary. But if you give one, actually it's quite hard to see your red, honestly to say, because if sometimes maybe you want the if 2 of our active skill used it, right? So maybe for example, I have Shinji, not Shinji, sorry. I have Astraxis and Character Gesma. And I just using this dragon, so I just have chances are both of them like negative receive cooldown -10. If maybe next one I want to use the Gesma skill, the Character Gesma skill, but yeah, this regulator like it's give the atrocity -10, so it will be so, I can say, a weird positions as well as a weird moment. So actually just like only one, actually just like two little people already actually can just like give more, but maybe your cooldown CD can debuff just like maybe up to 3 like this, just like become a normal, which everyone just like can be eaten this negative CD buff. And also for the top point, honestly I like to say, are you sure every time the stage will come out will be the enemy, the demon enemy? I can say no. So I just like doesn't like that. Actually just like it needs certain sort of specific enemies. So like I say, the craft part not so good actually for the Nulla, but the skill, the Dragon Wave skill actually is acceptable, is okay. Alright, so now let us look at the Una's Dragon Wave. Okay, Evil Racing Black. It can be equated by the light members only. Also same, dissolving any runes in the first batch. And also extend moving time by 1 second. And also if we dissolving a group of 8 or more runestones, the character's attack time 2 additionally. So it can, as you can see here, yes, Una will buff extra time 2 damage if we dissolve a group of 8. But I would like to say on the, especially on the design on their EP, restore the EP point with this striker, because if we want to restore our EP point, we need to dissolve 8 combo. We need to dissolve 8 combo. Just like in one round we can get 2 energy points. But for Una, it's like a little bit quite hard for her, because if we want to get the just like additional buff for the Dragon Wave skill, so we just had to spin. We just had to gather 10 at like this. So it's just like so hard. Okay, so hard. Just like to accumulate the EP points. So that's why I can say these both designs is like fighting each other. Alright. Okay, next. Demon attack basic value times 1.05. Okay, so Una's attack will be higher again, adding up again. Okay, for the craft skill one, yes, almost the same. And also for the craft skill two, for Una, yes, it can be okay, because launch 5 extras attack, maybe we can counter the Queen's synthesis shield, or maybe just like can add as extra damage. Alright, because since the damage is 100%, it's almost the same. Okay, next, yes, this light part just like need only focusing on the specific enemies. I honestly say, because in the whole year you will only don't have demon, not only have god, but you have other races as well. So if other races, so this part, yes, out. So we just say soon you guys can just like clear this off already. So it's like we can let this clear off. So until right now, so far, what I can say just like between this twin black god card, actually I would say their damage, both of their damage, yes, is good. They are just like counter the shield, yes, they have. But the only thing is actually they need 2 races. Okay, they need 2 races. 2 can be played. If not, you won't get just like can get the actual play, the actual gameplay. Since especially the second point, I honestly say because if we put the other races, right, just like the other races, just like the dragons, the Eve, the Machina, the human, right, all of them don't have the buff, don't have the extra additional damage, since the damage is just like focusing on god and demon only. Unlike just like lilies, unlike Xiangyu, just like they have their own placing styles. But for these two, for this twin black god, they don't have. They're just like Nulla is almost same with Xiangyu, while for Una it's just like Comrade Omagio. After I looking at just like my first impressions of and like thinking how they play. So does this worth to draw? I honestly say if you want to draw that as your leader for this year, I can say a little bit more worth. Why? Because first because this year is a 10th anniversary, actually just like actually can give more, just like expect more, okay, expect more than that, but they didn't, MH didn't give. Alright, so if you guys really want to draw, maybe just like pick 2 of them. So for me, I encourage you to pick Nulla, because her playing style actually is just like quite defensive, but maybe only a scratch out. But she is better because since she just like counter the sticky, the burning, but only just like the electrify, the fortune, the petrify. Maybe we just like need the other scarlet to help, but actually is enough already, as you can see, because it almost same for me lah. Just like the pains almost the same. Almost the same with the Lilies for last year, since when she came out at the first time there. Okay, and while for Una, actually, if those who likes the farming team, the collecting item, right, collect item team, or you want to challenge yourself, you can pick her. Okay, you can pick her. So, but for the skills part, I can say is Nulla. So Nulla will be the recommend one if you guys really want to draw. Okay, really want to draw this twin blade card for this year. Okay, so Nulla, since her skill is more better, since especially on the scorching area damage side, is buff for the whole team, and also give the fixed numbers of runes and also the positions. So just like helps a lot lah for the other teams, for the dark team, for the gold team, and also for the multiverse team as well. It's a good part. And also just like when we enter the station, she is being ready to use, especially since she is a EP skills. That's what I said before, right? So honestly, it's just like this type part actually first is design. Maybe it can more better. Alright, and also they don't have their own playstyle. The second thing, okay, right. For the third part is their dragon way. Actually, especially for the craft skills tree, it's just like it's like only focusing on demon and god only. While just like other races, fine, just like nothing. And also here, if we didn't use both of just like if I have Nulla and then but I didn't use for the Una, so my CD skill also gone as well. So this is the 4th point. And also yeah, it's the thing the mechanisms actually is just like don't have the new styles. Unlike Xiangyu, unlike Lilies. If Lilies, you guys know just like she have like 2 different modes. We can just like can play Renaissance, we can play Soul Merging. While Xiangyu, we can play the whole light team, and also we can play the rainbow team like this. But for Una and Nulla, it's only basically just like switch both positions, only 2 kinds of playing, maybe like this. But actually it's a novel, since one already need 200, but yet you come with 2, so it's just like basically total 400 damage. So like I said, it's really a bit more worth. And also there's a crossover incoming on February. That's what I like to say lah. Just like I like to say. So I just like if you guys really don't have enough diamonds, like I said, yes, you guys can skip. Alright, you guys can skip. It's just like no worth lah. So see lah when MH want to make skill adjustment or maybe give some buff. Okay, so this is the video for the first part, just like commenting on the twin black god character Nulla and Una. So this is it. But I honestly say lah, both of their damage, yes, is enough. But maybe the team skills, the playing style, like maybe most people doesn't like. Okay, but never mind. So if you guys really don't have enough diamonds, alright, really don't have enough diamonds, I can say you can pass. Give it just like can pass this twin black gold card. Maybe you can just like gamble on for the crossover. Okay, if you guys really want, right, maybe Nulla will be a suitable one. If you lack the demon, but if you want to pay for the Una, I can say yes, you can pay, but maybe you need some scripts to help you, like when you need to know how to use the skills and the others as well. So this is the video for today. Yes, it's a quite long part since it's like I just like seeing on the skills how they do, and so it's like the bad part and also the good part on them. So I think this is it for today's videos, and also don't forget that I have a part 2 video on reviewing the other events. So I'm HT, see you next time, goodbye.